Alright, there we go. I think we're live now. Oh. How are we all doing? That's that very loud. How loud is that? Can't tell. That should be alright. Oh, that was where she got up. Alright, what's the summer ring? Alright. The crafting station and sizzling barbecue station. Alright. And I've got those. Okay. See if I can craft those right off the bat. This is going to be one of those you have to have s'mores in your inventory kind of scenarios. It is. Alright. Where did I put my phone? Oh, yeah. Anyway, I can turn on my heater. Ah, it's better. Oh, I forgot to pet that. Pet the pet. Why does the sound seem very loud? Sure, it's fine. Alright, so should be out constructed now. Hey Fox, that's a new name. How are you doing? How's life? Yeah. You're good. That's good to hear. What brings you to these parts? I'm not used to getting new people around here. Well, new people that actually talk to me. No, there you go. Alright, perfect. I'll make this so it does. Well, where'd it go? And okay. And what we'll do is we'll place them in our summer island, specifically made for the summer event. And so it needs a little bit of work still, but it's coming together. This is the summer island. So place these down. Oh, furniture. Where do I put the cooking station? Nope. So I've got buttons. There you go. It's weird. Why is it doing that? Like, I'm just rotating it. But so Q works. Q works when you rotate it, but when E, it's kind of like placing it. Well, that's very annoying. Alright. We should put it. I think put it up here. I need a bit of a like display of it. Input. Just looking at Twitch streams per game and saw you stream. Oh, nice. Well, I'm kind of boring. And I'm boring adult playing Dreamlight Valley. So I don't know how interesting I'd be. I need my more path. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the time, people just end up coming to the stream to either sell something, or we get a couple of, there's a couple of regulars that pop around. And it's pretty much just a group of like 4 of us, 5 of us that come around and talk. But I do play this pretty much every weekday. It's actually the first stream I have with a new camera. So it's a bit of a high quality look. But it's really for my ADHD. My routine, I found I function better if I have a set routine. So part of the routine is streaming Dreamlight Valley every morning, every weekday. I'm doing Palia now on Tuesdays. Most of it's Dreamlight Valley. Don't know why. Just that's how it kind of happened. Seems to be the only way I can truly function. Don't know why. A little bit of border. I've been playing too much for my different. What do they know? What gives them the right? What gives them the right to say that to you? I mean, if it was your partner, maybe. Your partner saying it, yeah, probably. I probably need a few more of these. So let's go. But the thing is, because I'm from New Zealand as well, it's extremely early in the morning. So for me, it's 6:53 a.m. and I wake up and come straight on stream. So I'm sometimes a bit slow to kind of wake up. So let me apologize straight off the bat. Have a look at marshmallows. It's 1:53 for you. In the morning? Or night? No, PMR. So I think you must be American then. I think. Or if you're from in the American time zone. Yeah, we're in America. I used to live there. Oklahoma. Can't say I've ever been to Oklahoma. I live in Florida and I live in North Carolina. Can't say much about Oklahoma. Hey, Spy, how are you doing? I can't remember, how do we get the other mushrooms? Other mushrooms? Marshmallows. I can't remember how we get the other marshmallows. My brain is broken. Pink marshmallows in the past. How come I can't find you? I'm looking for my own blue ones. So here are my marshmallows here. From last year. So I got the pink ones there. Got heaps of blue ones. And so I've got the table and the cooking station all set up. And what I want to do is get a lot of these more of these deck chairs down, and then kind of decorate everything. I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate everything, but we'll get there. They're on the bushes. Oh, that's right. They're on the bushes. You're right. You're right. You're right, Spy. I have to make sure I have a buddy with me when I do. Whoa. Thank you, Fox. Thanks for the follow. And we've got a new person, Spy. We've got someone called Fox. I'm not used to new people. There's the bushes. Yes, you're 100% right. Alright. Oh, picking that up. Alright, so let's get a buddy with us before we do this. think maybe Elsa. No. There we go. Elsa, where are you?
My magic can feel how special this place is.
Just want someone that can pick freaking berries. Let's forget who. Crap, I'm gonna have to use it. Don't want to, but I will. The spawn in 30 minutes less. That's pretty good. Where'd she go? Damn many. What the hell? Christoph. Oh wait. Okay, Christoph, you gotta move, buddy. This game, man. Move. Being rude. I hate it when you go somewhere and they're not there and it's moved. Yeah, that just happened to me. But this one won't even move. He won't move to get in the house. Alright, we're going in here. So I have to unlock the Forgotten Lands. You're pretty early on in the game. Yeah, the Forgotten Lands is definitely good. Mainly just so you can unlock pumpkins, and then once you can unlock pumpkins, you can really unlock how much money you can get. Is the still, even despite how long it's been, it's still the go-to one to use when grinding out food. Toggle them off in the castle. Yes, actually good idea. Wait, is Anna even a collector that I need? Oh, yes, she is. Thought so. He's moved now. Thank you, Christoph. You can go to hell, mate. Why are you in here now? God damn, Christoph, man. I just want to talk to Anna. There we go.
Am I happy to see you?
Swear to God, Christoph. Swear to God, man. Alright, now we can finally do it. And that should give me a bonus too. That didn't get a lot, but it's a start. It's a start. Alright, so it's that time that I have to do my medication. And have my medication and get a coffee and all that. But I've actually got something. So this is a new camera. There's a new camera here. And what I've actually done is I have set up my other camera to view a different angle. There you go. So I got two cameras now. So I got this one was my main one, and I've got this one up here. So you can see me at two different angles now when I go on break. So when I go on break, it'd be like this. See, you can see me walking around and stuff like that. So I thought that would be fun. Yeah, it's a new camera, and yeah, it's like two angles. There you go. So while I do this, we'll switch to my bag photo. Oh. So, one thing, Fox, you don't know, I'm on the heart transplant list. So, my heart currently runs off this machine called an LVAD every morning. I have to plug myself unplug myself from the wall. So I have to plug myself to the wall to this mobile unit, and I do it at 7 a.m. my time every day. And so that's why my routine here. Oh damn it! Can't see it. Hold up. There we go. How's that? There we go. So there's two cameras. My bad. I didn't switch it. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. But yeah, you got two cameras. You got that one, and you got that one. There's a new one. That's the old one. New one. Old one. But you can see my bald head either way. But yeah, I have to switch myself over to this mobile unit before I can actually reach the coffee that I get. Can I ask how? You can always ask that, Spy. I'm alright. But tired. So the last 2 days, my partner's sister's been over here. She's been sleeping in this room. So that's the reason why I couldn't stream. I know. Yeah, she's been using this room. So, that's why I haven't been streaming the last couple of days. So, I've been feeling fine. It's just, well, fine as well as someone with a heart condition who's dying of a heart condition can feel. Oh yeah, I should finish that story, Fox. So yeah, they put me on this machine called an LVAD. They plugged it into the left side of my heart because an LVAD means a left ventricle assisted device. So it's basically on the left side of my heart. And yeah, basically I'm on the heart transplant list, and I've been on there for 18 months. And I didn't know I had a heart condition until 2 years ago. Turns out I had a genetic condition that was undiagnosed, but because I stayed reasonably healthy, and there was no need for me to go to the doctors, and I seemed to be doing okay. Yeah, I got tired, and the only symptom was I was tired. But you don't go to the hospital, the doctor, because you're tired. You just sleep, and so a lot of it was disguised just because I, was tired on the end of the day. So. You know what? I know what you do. I'm telling Fox. I'm Fox Spy. Um. So yeah, that's basically what it is, and that's why I have to stick to my routine, because I'm going to be immune suppressed after my transplant for about 2 years. So I'll be stuck inside for around about 2 years, and streaming, doing this is pretty much my only social outlet that I'm going to have, unfortunately, for a very long time. So pretty much sticking to my routine, got the stream, and the people that do come here are going to be a little bit of my social outlet while I recover. So I'm pretty much using all you guys for my own purposes. Alright, what we're going to do is I'm going to go on break. I'm going to go get a quick coffee, and then I'll come back. So, yeah. My mum had open heart surgery, so she had the machine. Well, Spy, if you're in New Zealand, then you probably know her, because you only can be on an LVAD in New Zealand if you're getting a transplant. So if she was on an LVAD, it means she would have got a transplant in. There's only been one recorded case in New Zealand where someone has been on an LVAD and had it explanted and taken out, and that was during a pregnancy. And she was about my age, apparently. So yeah, if your mum did have it, I mean, she got a heart. She would have got a heart as well. There's been no other recorded case, at least in New Zealand. Overseas, it's quite common. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a coffee, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, here we go. We're back. Let's get used to these buttons. Thank God I can mute it with a button. I need a bigger stream deck, I've decided. Need a big one. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, Fox. Good to see you sticking around. Most people don't. They kind of just have an earful of me and then they're done. Alright. So it's a question of how quick those pink marshmallows come back. Alright, so I guess we'll go back to my experiment that I've been trying. So we'll go... Yeah. Oh, we're going to need a buddy though, don't we? So I'm trying to build the best critter leveling machine. That was the last, where we last left off. Get Aladdin. Aladdin is a snippet guy. And we're going to use all these snippets to get more storybook magic to make more machines until we have enough that we can level one critter in one go. That is the dream. So here is my machine. Where is it? Did I move it? I can't remember if I moved it or not. A little bit laggy, but that's how storybook build gets. Oh, here it is. Here's my machine. The idea is that I can just run down here and kind of level my critter up. what level is he now? Say, alright. Warriors. Nearly at 5. So how many? I got quite a lot there. So I need more machines. Need more machines. I think I upgrade them. All right. And I'll go over here. I would be playing, but I can't play at the moment because I'm watching my new stuff right off. I think that's more important. I think a little bit. See, you would have a problem with playing this game if you saw looking after your niece as less important than playing Dreamlight Valley. So you definitely made the right call on that one. It's a green snippet. A green demon snippet. Oh, here it is there. Oh, damn, we made 15. Alright. Just realized there's a snippet right there staring at me as well. And just laughing at me. Like a 6-6 snippet that it is. Going to try this experiment. One of those. How about? Question: should we plant more of them? Feels like we should plant. Plant or upgrade? Feels like upgrade. Let's do this smartly, Dave. You can't deconstruct these, unfortunately. So it feels like we should build more of them. Build another 5. Let's build 5. So I don't want it too long. I basically want it as efficient as possible. So if I'm gonna make it as efficient as possible, I want to upgrade them rather than keep building more. Damn it! I need more mud skippers. All right, I need a fisher buddy. I don't know who's a fisher buddy. Because I switch things up so much. I forget who's what. I knew Goofy's a fisher buddy. Alright, we'll go find Goofy. Will he arrive if I just go over here? I moved his house down there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Alright. Remind me to move Goofy's house back. I think they fixed the quest too. Damn it. Oh, Goofy, I need you. need some mud skippers. We need at least 5. There's an easy way and a hard way to do this. The easy way is to have the potion, drink the potion, and then I should get a mud skipper every time. But that requires me of going back and getting the potion, or making a potion. Now, I'm too lazy for that. So we're just gonna look for a gold thing. Got inks showing up here, let's clear that. Oh, actually, did that tick off? Yeah, it ticked off one of those. Here we go, I'm on my final stretch of 3Ks. 3Ks. Thanks, Dave. Alright, so should be enough mud skippers for 5 more. Let's go to that. Your belly looks awesome compared to mine. Well, I've been playing since the beginning that the game started. So, to be fair, this is like 2 years of work. So, don't feel bad. Just play at your own speed. Enjoy it for what it is. Don't never compare yourself with others online, because it's not right. Not right. Alright. Something else. There we go. Alright, so we're going to see, once this respawns back, how much experience this gives from a brand new critter. So we're going to try this experiment. So this is why we've got this one here. Because what happens is, as it spawns back, once there's 5 here, it means all of these would have spawned. There's kind of a counter. And then we're going to whoosh through all of it and see how much we can level one pet from 1, whatever it lands in. But what we're going to do is level all of these as well. It's actually cheaper just to make the snippet catches rather than to upgrade them. So upgrading is typically not a good idea. Plus, you can't actually deconstruct an upgraded snippet catcher, which I found out the other day. So if you've upgraded it, you can't get it back. But what we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct it. Oh, this one? What's that refined material? Right here. Not deconstruct, sorry, we're going to make more storybook magic. So we want to upgrade all those snippet catches. I had to pick the one that was at the end of the list, so this is going to take a little while. Now I'm okay using these green snippets because I'm going to get them back as I do the experiment. So I'm not too bummed out. I can get a stack of it every time I do the machine, so. I'm thinking after I unlock everything, oh, actually try Jeffrey mode. A lot of people do that. I mean, a lot of people just wait until they kind of can see everything they can play with, you could say. So I would say do that. Unlock everything first, then you can have a little kind of breather, and then work out what the next steps are. Because there are certain things that will appear in the valley that will be stuck there beyond your control. Like the pumpkin house. Not pumpkin house, the tree house, So in the Forgotten there are a couple of things that you should get access to. And then you've got the islands as well. You can always build stuff on the islands to play around with in the meantime. Actually, you know one thing I haven't checked out? Shots of her. Oh, Nana. Okay. Companion. I think she's from Peter Pan. Ooh, that looks cool. And then Under the Sea music set. Interesting. These look cool. We might actually get... We'll get the Wishing Well. We'll buy one every stream. I like the Wishing Well. And then we'll put that in the Peter Pan section. Over here. Just the Peter Pan section. So we'll replace this with that. There we go. That looks cool. I like that. It's a cool Wishing Well. Ooh, zoomed in too close. That's cool. And because Nana is Nana, whatever, the dog is from Peter Pan. We'll put the dog here too. To give we'll give it a little bit more life as well. Walking around. How much storybook magic do we have? I have it. Sure, maybe we just upgrade everything. First stage and second stage. My niece just turned on my Xbox controller and my Xbox turned on and she said, "Oh no!" Does your niece actually exist? Or did you tell her to push the buttons? Look up, your niece is more important than playing Dreamlight Valley. Focus on your niece. Mainly because if something bad happens to her, it will put Dreamlight Valley in a bad light. Like, niece died due to Dreamlight Valley addiction. It just wouldn't be a good look for the game. Like World of Warcraft when people neglect their parents, their children. Looking at that. Machine. The next test for the machine is nearly complete. Now I need to level this guy up to level 5, so this should... There we go, level 5. That's what we want. So now we aren't going to use it anymore until all of these have spawned back. Let me reset the counter. There we go. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to upgrade these machines, and then we're going to wait for this counter to be at 5. And then we will use this thing and go through the whole thing with a pet from the beginning. No, one that's level 1, and then we're going to see how quickly it levels out. So we'll do the orchard one now. In the meantime, though, we'll put on a pet that I accidentally leveled. So there we go. We'll do an critter scroll. That way we can actually like level it while we do this. Hard to tell when you're doing this how much you've actually accrued. How many do I need? So I need 5,000 for each one. I've got 4 there. It's 4 times 5. That's 45. So I need 45,000, and I've got so far about 20,000. Alright. Pass math. Doesn't help to, it's like 14,000, not 15,000. Very annoying. Math doesn't really work. Alright, how much does that give me? Damn it, not quite enough. But enough to upgrade this stuff. Yeah, it's one short. But what I can do, I can farm these ones over here. I think it takes like 20 half an hour for the. No, what did we say? We said 50 minutes. I looked it up. So I'm not going to actually try the experiment on stream, but I will try it off stream and see whether I've got enough yet, and perhaps build some more machines. We'll see. Where's the critter squirrel? Oh, there he is. He was being weird. Again, I finished my breakfast and I was listening. Nice. Well, I'm glad somebody was listening to my crazy. Because we're going to try this experiment and hopefully develop a machine that can level 0 to 5 in one swoop. Oh. Thank you, Jade the Fae. That's a new name. Alright, so... Ooh. So it's a question of whether that will be enough. Like, unfortunately there's no statistics of telling me, like, how much one snippet gives for a critter's experience, but... Eventually, once all these spawn back, as they, if you can see they are spawning back now, we'll have the machine go right down this thing. Actually, how much... Do they have enough for... 5,000. Yeah, so I've got a lot of green ones, so I'll just use green ones real quick. Oh no, I don't want white snippets. Ooh. That. Computer. Alright, Dave, calm down. Oh no, need to look. There we go. My machine is sort of complete, so I think we have to go this. I want a straight line, but and that's why I want to make this as efficient as possible. Because technically, you can make this a lot cheaper and a lot faster if you didn't upgrade these and just made them as the basic versions. But I kind of want to do the most efficient one in terms of how long it takes you to go down the path channel. But I said that one of these they give you 5, and the first basic one that you can build gives you 3. But it costs you 2,500 to upgrade it to give you 4, and costs you 5,000 storybook magic to upgrade it to 5. However, just to create the basic version, which gives you 3, you only need 500, I believe. Yeah, there you go. You only need 500 storybook magic. Yeah, you do need other ingredients like the mud skipper, the magma, and the gold. But to be honest, you can get those pretty easy. So it's actually a more efficient and smarter just to build these ones instead of upgrade them. And just build like an F load of them. But it will make it longer. So what I want to do is see how tight I can make this before doing it. Now it should feed itself as well. As you can see, I use quite a lot of snippets to do this experiment. However, I should get a lot of green in this area. The reason why I picked this area here, Mount Olympus, is that because it only gives you green snippets. All the other areas give you like 2 different colors. This one only gives you the green ones. So it means if I'm using the green ones to make storybook magic, I will be getting the green ones back when I do the experiment. So it kind of feeds itself. And last time we just did it just before, and that was with 5 less, and we managed to get a stack. So on theory, what's 5 times 5? That's 25 more. Plus, if you've got a buddy on top of that, you probably get about double. And plus, you get the 4 bonus. So you probably could get, you know, and it spawns every hour. So if you did this for a day, the way it is currently, I would get a buttload of snippets back. So it kind of feeds itself. It kind of looks after itself. With the only exceptions being those ones you have to do to get the basic versions. So, alright. So according to this ticker, we've only 1% regenerated. So we basically have a while to wait. Got time to kill. But, I mean, I'm going to be ending the stream in 20 minutes anyway, so we'll see how much it's recovered by then, but got a feeling it's going to be a bit of a long wait. And what I'll do off stream is I'll probably continue building this along here, and then this way, and then until we reach a point where I've got it exactly leveling a critter 0. So a critter from like 1 here, like for example, or I want one exactly at 0. Where's one at 0? Yeah, that's at 1. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Hey, relaxing. How are you? I'm doing alright. Alright for Friday. I forgot today was supposed to be watch videos with the community day, wasn't it? I don't think anyone actually posted anything in the Discord. Hold up. I'm going to boot up the Discord. See if there's any videos anyone posted to watch. I don't think they did. So what we're going to do every Friday is make a bit of a community day for people that pop around to the stream on a regular basis. So if you're on the Discord, we do have a little Dreamlight Valley forum where we talk about Dreamlight Valley. And people post the snaps and so forth. And we said last week that we will start posting links of Dreamlight Valley's videos we could watch together. So no one's posted anything for this week, so we won't watch anything. But if you've got any ideas, you can pop in there, and it's an open forum. Obviously, if it's inappropriate, don't post it. All you're going to do is, you know, get me in trouble. But yeah, go in there and post it. I wanted to share something exciting, but I couldn't play this Dreamlight Valley anymore because of my eyes. Oh, because it was summer sale and stream, I decided to buy a PC with all the expansion packs. Nice. Well, I'm glad. I did that for a few games. I like the Steam summer sales. I mean, it's bad for my wallet, but I do like them. I did that last night. I bought a game called 2 Point Campus. And it was on sale for the expansion packs for like $30, which was pretty good. So I got all of them. Alright, let's see if those things spawn back in the plaza. 79 euros and now it was 55. Yeah, I mean, Steam summer sales, I think it's the one small consumer-friendly thing that's currently happening in gaming. And Gabe, who's owns Steam, or Valve, I should say, he makes a point to try and make it continue to be consumer-friendly. And I think there's so many businesses out there that do the complete opposite when they don't realize how much goodwill comes from being consumer-friendly. You wonder why companies don't like you? It's probably because you're being a dick. And the cure for it is just stop being a dick. It's not a hard equation. Well, who's that? Oh, it's Max. Max is running around. I have a hard time finding paprika. Well, that's why you set up the machines. Set up the machines, because that's what I'll show you in a sec, actually. Because I need to do a paprika run anyway. Because next week we have to start getting ready for the expansion. Or the update. Update on the second part of the expansion next week, which I'll be doing a 12-hour stream for it, like we did for the last update. So I'll be going from 6 AM to 6 PM my time. So that'll be fun. So we're going to be doing that. So I'll be doing another run of it, if anyone is interested. Right, we'll get these hoping for a bonus there. Now let's see if Mini's giving me a bonus. Oh, 4. Yeah, I got 4. A 4 out of that one. That's quite a lot. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of a bit of junk here. Getting a bit full up. Gee, no, quickly. The machines are so much, like, make your life so much easier. One of the problems I have is the critter that I currently have on me loves flowers. So I keep picking up random flowers. I always have flowers in my inventory. There we go. See, no, my inventory all of a sudden is very empty. Alright, so this is how I've set things up for the paprika. Well, I better be going, but I'll try and tune in next time you stream. Well, thanks for seeing you, Fox, and if I never see you again, have an amazing life. But I will be streaming, and I do stream both on YouTube and on Twitch. So on YouTube, all my VODs are saved, and on Twitch, I think they kill them after like 30 days. So if you're ever interested in whether I'm still going, you can always check me out there. I'm always around, some damn reason. Alright, so we've got the machines here. So unfortunately it's only got to be what's it called? Algrave. Basically aloe vera. Okay. Alright. I kinda just advertised myself, but I actually genuinely mean it. It's not really advertising if you actually mean it. Alright, so I've got the machines here, let's see. So I get Algrave again. Now the paprika typically is up in this section up here, I find anyway, but it seems to spawn up here a little bit more than everywhere else. And then she's here. Yeah, I got 2 paprika there. There we go. And then that machine. Oh, not machine. Sorry. The problem is that sometimes it spawns behind like buildings and stuff. It's really annoying. Alright, there we go. And then, oh, actually, have they fix that? I don't know if they put out a bug fix, but damn it, still can't dig those up. It's annoying. These are spawning there, but I can't dig them. It's become very annoying. I'm stuck there. Go. Get rid of that. Alright, 8 HD, I have to do these things. Alright. And another good spot is up here is for paprika. Doesn't look like a lot here, but machine, let's check machine. No paprika. Take that. Ooh. Final place down here, because paprika only will spawn in the glittering dunes. So I'll limit your search. See, I've got some here. I've got 6 here. That's quite a lot. So it's typically all that, and then you can have a buddy on you as well. So if I've got a buddy with me and I'm looting it, she should give me a little bit extra. There you go. And I mean, you can actually just walk around and look for paprika, or you can use the machines. I use the machines because 1, I'm lazy, and 2, I mean, it could have spawned behind anything, and then you have to like ruin your designs by moving everything. If you use the machines, it can kind of just like suck up everything. Oh. It's hard to tell. So according to the machine, I have 4 more somewhere here, but I can't seem to find them. And they'll be like hiding behind anything. So the best move is just soak it up. If you try, give me a name. Try to waste its borderlands. If your isle's heavily decorated, won't spawn for you. Yeah, yes, what Dave said. Take a forging buddy with you. But yeah, if you want to get these machines, they're very good because you can put them anywhere. It's probably the best addition to the expansion. You don't realize it until pretty much once you've done everything, that how useful these things are. But if you want to make them, what you need to do is make, and I should have one here. You want a time bending table. And for me, I don't have a time bending table, so I'm going to make one. Because I should have a time bending table in every section. Functional. Yeah, you want a time bending table here, and you can make one by just using the table. So you need 10 quartz, 10 zinc, 3 mechanical parts, and 3 flowers. You get that. And it's the easiest way to do it. Time. Alright. And then get your time bending table down, and at the same time fix like your valley a bit so it doesn't look so messy. And then when you go to the time bending table, you go to ancient machine, and then you want to build the vacuums. So this one will cost 2,000 mist, 2 ancient cores. Those are the hardest ones to get. The ancient cores to get. Ancient magnet 3 and ancient belt 3. So that's when you make it. But that's just the basic one. There's 3 levels, so it won't suck up everything. I think it only sucks up wood at this point. So you want to upgrade it to the regular vacuum. So that's 3,500, and then 2, 5, 5, and it just gets more expensive every time. And then the final one, this one, it's 5,000 mist, 2 ancient cores, 7 ancient belt, 7 magnets. So it is rather, so you will have to grind for a little bit, but once you got one, it makes your life a lot easier. So I've got one now, and now I can put it somewhere where I don't have one, which I think it's over here. But yeah, that's probably the easiest way to grind out the paprika. And eventually, I make it a point to try and get a vacuum in every single biome, because it just makes your life very easy, especially if you log in, like you just want to get into it. You don't want to fluff around. Easiest way. But if you don't have the resources to make one for every biome, you can also just move it. So what you could do is just, all right. So once it's oh, let's see, move it. See what this one's got. This one here, right? So I'm actually I need to get this back. So let's just quickly do this. What you can do is go here, suck up everything, and then just move it to another biome. Okay. And then you can use this one. And then you can just do that. And then just keep moving it every single time. So you don't need one setup. I set up one mainly for convenience sake, but you don't need to. So basically you only need one, as long as you're patient enough to move it every single time. Time bending, you need a time bending buddy with you. Yes, agreed. If you're going to grind out those materials, including mist, get a time bending buddy with you. It's going to make your life a little bit easier. I change everyone's to time bending and snippet catches, so useful only useful only ones are the others. Yeah. I do hate it takes mist to collect. I do as well, but it also gives you an excuse to actually come back to Eternity Isle. There's not a lot of reasons to go back to Eternity Isle, let's be honest. But I've made Eternity Isle my Pixar Island, so there's definitely a lot of reasons to go back there. And we're going to be spending a little bit of time around this area as we head into the final version of Dreamlight Valley 3.0 now. See, every year I make a video, kind of like recap video of my valley. And and I'm learning how to video edit as we go. So hopefully the next one, I've got a few ideas what the next one could have. So my yearly wrap up video. There we go. Alright, so we've got about 3 minutes to go. Yeah, there's going to be a shorter stream today. Very nice. Thanks, Spy. keeping me honest. I know I missed a couple of streams today. Today I should say, this week. But that's, as I said, someone was staying in this room, so we'll try and make it up. Maybe do an extra long stream next week to make it up. But we're going to be decorating this area because it is the summer event. We're going to be sitting around this area. I know you have to leave for work. I don't actually leave. Funny enough, I don't leave for work. I'm literally at the same desk. All I do is put up my laptop and obviously shut down the game and then actually switch over. So I don't actually leave the house anymore, sadly. Well, I do leave the house. I can still leave the house, but I mean, I don't go to work because it's very tiring for me. So all I do, I've got a laptop here, like right here. I've moved around my desk a little bit. I used to have 3 monitors too, and one of them broke like last week. So I only got 2 at the moment. But yeah, this is going to be the summer area where we're going to hang out at the end of every stream. And we're going to have a community day where everyone can pop around if you want to. As a bit of an event thing. So working from home. Yeah, I permanently work from home just because from a health point of view, I can't physically actually make it to the office without being very, very, very tired. We've tried it a couple of times. It didn't go very well. Ended up very, very tired and it knocks me out. And by the time I get to work, I'm so exhausted from walking to work that it makes working actually rather difficult. But yeah, what we're going to be doing over the event of the summer event is kind of flesh this out a little bit. I mean, we've only got a couple of days before the update anyway, but we will be fleshing out the event a bit, putting these chairs around, maybe even another campfire or 2, and giving these characters a little bit more to do rather than walk around and stare at stuff. And I'll try and figure out a way of doing it, maybe a few more seating areas and yeah, flesh it out a little bit. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thanks, Spy. Thanks, Fox, a new person that popped along. Thanks, Relaxing. And thanks for the follows today, which I would have had a list, but I know Fox followed me, and there was someone else that followed me, and I can't remember who it was, so I do apologize. I don't have all this stuff. But anyway, I'll do better next time, and I'll be on next week to do this all again. So until next time, everybody.